better matchups that we have in Group B here for this day. Steph, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just had my dinner. Ready to go.
Just had your dinner. Okay, interesting. All right, let's take a quick look at this game already as it is. Wenshu has his Nat Pagel and a Fairy Dragon on the board already, and that Nat Pagel didn't live long enough to draw anything as it dies to Shadow Bolt over there. Wenshu, of course, is going to go ahead and play a Harvest Golem and go for face and take a look over at Silfer's side. Doesn't really have much to play. What do you think about his next play here? Oh,
Well, definitely silencing that, yeah. This is the only thing he can do at this point. So even if the Harvest going trade with it, he can Mortal Call for his value back next turn.
Definitely, for sure. Wenshu here, of course, he has a Consecrate in hand, not gonna need that at all, but
oh, look at that! Look at the response coming up from Wenshu. Perfect timing for an Aegis Defender.
That's actually a very good card to have, and Hellfire unfortunately will at least clear this board, so Silfer has some responses as well. And in the next turn, I believe he's going to be able to play his Stone Giant, so he shouldn't be too worried about what may come up from Wenshu, because right now Wenshu doesn't actually have anything that he can play.
Yeah, but Silfer has to be careful though. Only 5 turns in and he's down to 13 health. It's not looking very good for him.
I guess that is true. At this point on, True Silver Champion does come out, gonna hit face, of course heal himself back up. That's actually
down to 9?
Yep, a lot of value there. And Silfer, man, he needs to start the ball rolling, because he is actually very far behind. What he could do is Molten Giant and Taunt. Actually, that is probably his only better option here, because he's so far behind. What do you think? Even
well,
tapping?
The thing is, he should have tapped Molten Giant, then Taunt. He has enough mana to do so.
Tap. Yes, true. Yeah, that actually is a very valid point indeed. He would have been able to get much more taunts out there, and you usually always want to tap first before anything. But look at that, Consecrate comes out. It's gonna deal another 1 damage. Down goes the Defender of Argus, but of course he still has to hit face on this Molten Giant, and it's looking very scary right now. Mortal Call is gonna save the day at least. Let's see what card he gets. Ooh, gets a Twilight Drake. That's gonna give him a lot of value here. But I think I would actually prefer playing. Yeah,
he needs to heal up a bit. Yeah. But he's gonna heal the Golem instead, trying to keep him alive, because he knows that playing a Paladin, right, you essentially doesn't have a lot of direct damage. So it's kind of safe at this point, I guess.
And he's playing risky in my opinion. I feel like that top deck. It feels that sometimes that players might have things like the Black Knight inside, and if he's only hiding behind 1 taunt, he would have actually been in a pretty bad spot here because of that. That 1 charge on that weapon as well as Consecrate would have done a lot for Wenshu here. But it seems like Wenshu is just not gonna take any heed to that. Gonna go ahead and just Argus a single Silverhand Recruit. Interesting to see that happen.
Well, he does have the option to heal himself again, or just Siphon Soul to kill one of the taunts, the Aegis Defender, and go for face here.
I guess that's definitely true, but I think he's just saving that for much more bigger minions here. I do believe he still has 1 more Defender of Argus, if I'm not mistaken.
And look at that, the table has turned. Looking pretty good for Silfer right here.
Yep.
5 minions on the board, although only 4 of them can attack.
Yeah, and the thing is, he most probably will have. There we
go! The YOLO rank! Are we gonna see it?
Oh!
We did hit.
Unfortunately, he is in fact gonna die here. That is so sad for Wenshu.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, he tried. He should have gone for the PM finish in my opinion. But what a way to finish this game. That was a really quick 1-0 victory in favor of Silfer. And Silfer, man, that control lock doing a hell of a work over there. And seems like the Giants want to be coming out there. Wait, actually, I don't think that's part of his deck list. He only has his Druid, his Rogue, as well as his Paladins. So it seems like he's gonna go for his Druid next, I believe. And of course, as for Silfer on his side, he only needs to go back with his Warlock. And I don't know, man. Do you think the Druid will be able to win against this Warlock?
Interesting deck name to note though. The Druid deck is actually called 1T Strife Crow.
I do believe that a lot of his decks have been copied from the top tier players. Like that Paladin deck was via Artosis. This Druid deck is via Strife Crow, and his Rogue deck is via Miracle. So not sure if he put in some elements of surprise in those decks and a little bit of variation, but nevertheless he is going to be going up against Silfer's Warlock, and we all saw how dangerous it can be.
It can turn the tide very quickly, very aggressively.
Yeah, for sure. So it seems like right now Silfer is actually gonna get unfortunately not the best starting hand there. At least he has the Molten Giant to rely on. Should he get fairly low, and he even has a Mortal Claw for that added extra damage there. But Wensushi on the other side of things, he's not gonna be able to play anything now. He's probably gonna end his turn. And I think I'm lagging a bit for some reason. Okay, never mind. Silfer actually just tapped there. He not topped, like he just got a Shadow Bolt, and now Wensushi is going to be able to coin out a Harvest Golem.
Harvest Golem.
Harvest Golem's going to do a lot of work for him here.
Harvest Golem, coining out the Harvest Golem is quite unnecessary, but he doesn't have any minions to... I guess he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, he doesn't really have any minions to play on the board, so really, really unfortunate. And it seems like even the heal is coming out after the turn from Silfer there, so not healing anything, just wants to get as much minions as possible on the board in order to be faced against the deck coming up from Silfer there with the I was about to say Azure Drake. I mean the what's it called? The Twilight Drake. Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
Oh, then silence is the perfect answer for that. Even trade it off with the Golem. Look at that, still a damage Golem on the board.
Exactly. So he's very far ahead right now, and I don't think there's really much Silfer can do. And oh my god, I think I just crashed on Silfer. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, Silver side just crashed. Mine too.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to try to restart that because we definitely need to see his point of view. But so far so good for Wensushi. I mean, like he's in the driver's seat right now, and he's actually very, very satisfied with this pace that it's going. He already has that one part of his combo there with the the rush from the trees with that Savage Roar. Unfortunately, the Sunfear Protector is gonna help protect against this 4/5. He by all means can actually what do you think is the better play here?
Oh, he can Savage Roar and Claw.
Savage Roar and Claw, interesting.
Or he can just Wrath 2 and then trade it off with the Ancient of with the Keeper of the Groove. But instead he's going to go for Swipe, I guess.
Interesting. Well, I guess he still has minions on the board, so can't be too ashamed of that fact. But now it just means that he doesn't have that swipe available anymore, so that could actually prove.
Oh, he swiped and claw. I see. I was wondering, hey, did he take down a 4/5 just swipe?
Yeah, he swiped and clawed. And now it seems like a Shadow Bolt is going to be approaching the demise of the Earthling Farseer there. But of course, Karen Blundhoof is definitely a huge play here for Wensushi and Wensushi. I mean Wensushi because Wensushi because Silfer doesn't really have nothing to do.
Yeah, perfect turn right here to play the Karen Bloodhoof, to be honest. And again, you won't get a better situation to play Karen Bloodhoof. In this kind of situation, board is clear, you have board control, no minions on the opponent's side, there you go. 6 mana for a 4/5. Double Yeti, baby.
Exactly, double Yeti indeed. And the thing is, he can always protect that with the taunt later on. He already has the Druid of the Claw. And unfortunately, we still cannot see from the side of Silfer, so this is actually very, very annoying in my opinion. He actually uses the Siphon Soul there, and he's in fact even gonna Soul Fire the 4/5. I believe he's probably preparing for a Hellfire here.
Maybe a Mortal Claw?
Or maybe a Mortal Claw. Yeah, Mortal Claw, yeah, that's right.
We have no mana to play Hellfire this turn.
Ooh, he's going to go for the charge. Just going to go as much aggro as possible. And I do agree with that because by all means he can actually charge and Savage Roar the next turn and have lethal against Silfer there. So That is actually...
when the board is empty, you essentially want a charging minion more than a taunt minion because there's nothing for you to guard against.
Exactly, for sure, for sure. So now Silfer, unfortunately, we can't see it from his hand there. I'm not sure why he didn't see it, but I do believe he has a couple of outs. If I'm not mistaken, he has things like a taunt and as well as a sun. I think he only used one Sun Fear Protector. He still has the Defender of Argus, if I'm not mistaken. So if he gets that, then he's pretty lucky. But now he's down to 7 life. He can't really do much. He's definitely gonna die this turn, so he definitely needs to throw out a taunt. If not, he is actually going to be in a lot of trouble. A Soulfire actually is going to come out again, and that actually is still not going to save him because he will still die with the Charge and Savage Roar coming up from Wensushi's hand. Siphon Soul unfortunately is going to be going out, but look at the quick response of the Molten Giant and the Irving Farseer. That's actually pretty good.
It's good, but it's not enough. The thing is, he doesn't have mana to play the taunt.
Yeah, exactly. And he's still dead. So,
yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known, do not ever mess with a druid with Savage Roar, because that shit will tear your ass apart. That was actually pretty damn insane, and I think that is 2 games straight for... Wait, was it 2 games straight? No,
it's
one game apiece. Yeah, one game apiece. And I'm kind of curious to see what the next deck for Silfer is gonna be. Strife Crow's so-called Strife Crow deck. I'm guessing, of course, a lot of the inspiration was from Strife Crow there is gonna be able to push him through to a 3rd game. It's gonna go to the ace match, and we're gonna see whether or not either Silfer or Wensushi is gonna pass on to this next stage. So any thoughts about that previous game though?
Well, it was pretty decisive from from Wensushi's part. I mean, looking at how the matches played out, every minion that Silfer was casting on the board just got countered and countered by Wensushi. Constant pressure with large minions. It's just too overwhelming for Druid, for Silfer's control lock.
Yeah, indeed. And unfortunately, I think we will have to deal with the fact that we can't really see on the screen for Silfer because I think he's having a bit of a lag issue. But just gonna try this out really quick. Anyways, it's gonna be the Druid versus the Shaman, and of course, this is probably a 50-50% matchup. You know, Druids against Shamans. It's kind of hard to say who exactly is gonna win. Wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah. Looking at Shamans and Druids are 2 of the most flexible classes in the game. Whereby in Druid you have large minions of the large minion, and for Shaman you have a lot of very cost efficient cards that you can play for low mana cost.
Yep, exactly. And look at the hand of Silfer. His starting hand is actually pretty funny. He doesn't have minions. He has all spells.
Oh, there we go. Innovate. Maybe you can see it innovate into a Harvest Golem, maybe.
Innovate into a Harvest Golem. Huh. No, he actually just throws down his Sun Fury Protector. Just kind of interesting here. He gets a nice taunt out, which is actually pretty good for him. Nat Piggle is here, and I do believe that's probably the best choice of cards right there. Well, he could have actually just innovated and played the what do you call this? The Harvest Golem, but he's not. He's just gonna hold on to that, and a quick Earth Shock is gonna silence Nat Piggle, and now Nat Piggle is completely useless. That's just a zero tree that's eating up space on the board.
Oh, not essentially for Wensushi's deck though. If you keep a minion up, it will benefit from Savage Roar.
I guess that's definitely true. So in this turn, I believe he's just gonna Harvest Golem here. Really nothing much to do here. Surprisingly, he kills off Totem rather than just going for face. Would you? I guess he just wants to be a little bit safe. Quickly take out the totem, sorry. And look at that Silfer. He's surprisingly.
Well, the thing is, for that play, right? I don't really agree on that play. Going against a heal totem with none of the minions on Silver's side, it's actually a waste of 2 damage to the face.
For sure. And this is kind of hilarious because now Silfer still doesn't have any minions in hand. The Azure Drake's gonna be coming out for Wensushi, and he's gonna be able to do a lot of damage right there. He's not able to really do anything now. This point on, he gets a spell damage to it, which is good. He's gonna get rid of the Azure Drake. That's really nice for him. But that just means in the next turn he can't play his Fire Elemental, and that's his only minion in his hand right now. So he's actually pretty far behind. As for Wensushi, he's got that combination. He's got the Savage Roar and the Force of Nature right there. So that definitely could help out a lot. I think he's going to ref the Spell Damage Totem and Hero Power, I believe. Well, actually, he gets an Innervate. Sorry, not Innervate. He's gonna get Cairn Blood Hoof off. So that is actually pretty damn scary, if you ask me.
Pretty damn scary indeed.
Yeah, but the quick hex coming in from Silfer as a quick response, obviously gonna swing his axe into it, and I do believe he is gonna use a lightning bolt. No, okay, maybe not. Interesting. Let's see. What can Wensushi do here?
Wensushi, hold on, let me get Silver's side back up so I can have a better look here.
Alright.
Okay, let's see.
Well, Wensushi, he has a couple of options. He can actually just hero power, kill off the 1/1, and then just run everything else into the enemy.
Yeah,
That's
hero power 1/1 and 2/3 to the face. The heal doesn't actually do much. I'll just do it, but I'm a bit surprised that he did heal up Net Pager now.
Yeah.
You might as well just use the heal, right?
Yeah, exactly. But look at that, man. The spells are in hand for Silfer, and I think he should probably save all the spells because he's gonna get a shit ton of what do you call this, card draw with his Gadgets and Auctioneer in the next turn. He can Gadget Auctioneer, he can use his Wind Fury, he can use his Coin, he can use his Rock Biters, he can use his freaking Fork Lightning. He's gonna get
let me see. Rock Biter is actually 12 damage, and you Wind Fury, that's 24 damage.
Holy shit. 24 damage the next turn. Well, okay, no, not really 24. Yeah, he doesn't have enough mana for Lightning Bolt. That's just unfortunate. But he's still gonna do a lot of damage, nevertheless. But of course, Wensushi, he has a couple of options here. He has a Druid of the Claw, so he could always taunt up if he wants to.
He definitely should taunt up right here. No doubt about it. He should taunt up.
So he's gonna go ahead and taunt, and he's gonna use the Claw actually onto the Fire Elemental. So unfortunately, he won't be able to play his combination here, which is actually pretty sad. But he can still clear off the 4/6 with one Rock Biter and the Gadgets and Auctioneer. So I think he should still be fairly fine. And he has another Gadgets and Auctioneer. Wow.
You have to cast 2 Rock Biter to kill off the Druid of the Claw.
Yeah.
Which is quite unfortunate for him.
Well, he could just leave the Gadgets and Auctioneer there and not attack.
Well, the thing is this. Quick fact right here. The coin actually counts as a spell that will trigger Auctioneer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he could have just done that, but he wants. I think he wants to play a little bit risky, and unfortunately, it's not gonna pay off because, as we can see, there's a Keeper of the Grove. It shows its face, and boom comes another taunt, and wow, that's gonna hurt him a lot.
Yeah, this is the point in time where Druid is just gonna get so much momentum, and it's gonna just face roll you with huge minions after huge minions.
He's actually in a really tough spot right now. He's gonna go ahead and totem. He has to kill off the 4/2. I believe he doesn't want to play his Gadgets and Auctioneer because he knows that's probably just gonna die. And
well, the thing is, if I were him, I would definitely Gadgets and Auctioneer, and then 2 Rock Biter and kill off the 4/6. At least you can get 2 cards out of it. You definitely need more card draw to get in his hand. He has no minions.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of. Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of card draw. He plays Gadgets in. He uses the Coin. He uses the Lightning Bolt, and
he doesn't need the coin. He doesn't need the coin. He just Gadgets and Auctioneer and 2 Rock Biter. 7 mana. You can get 2 cards from it.
Gadgets and Auctioneer and 2 Rock Biter. Rock Biter provides 3 damage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it doesn't need it. Oh, it's actually gonna end his turn, so kind of interesting to see that happening here. And Force of Nature, and Savage Roar.
There we go. Yeah,
and that's game.
GG.
That's exactly why you get rid of the taunt. But even then, he's still gonna die. So well played. And unfortunately, this druid, we saw how strong this was as well yesterday when if I'm not mistaken, Creo used that deck to his potential, and unfortunately, it seems like Silfer is not going to be able to win this one, and definitely well-deserving victory over to the side of what's his name? I keep forgetting.
Wensushi.
Yeah, Wensushi. So Wensushi, he's going to be serving us with sushis for the rest of the day or the night or whatever you want to say. But anyways, any last thoughts of that game?
Oh, definitely. Congratulations to Wensushi. Good job on the sushi part. Give me sushi, please.
And anything else?
Silfer, unfortunately for him, he didn't get the cards that he wanted. His hands was pretty bad. Doesn't have any answers. Yeah, RNG, man. You gotta pray.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, we're gonna be right back real soon with the next series, which is I believe the 5th series, and stay right tuned, and we'll be right back.